Okay, I wanted to run something by you in case you haven't noticed or connected the dots. You know, not too long ago, I was thinking one night, doing some reflecting, and I'm thinking, wow, man. The Anunnaki story sure sounds a whole lot like ours. Now, if you know anything about the Elohim, you know that they are made in the image of men, too. These are angels. And with that being said, they are the ones that created humankind through genetic experimentation. Now, I say that because you may see new strands of DNA coming out. You may not. I'm not sure. I guess like all these new particles come out. They just figured out that, plasma is conscious, and has a brain, listens to you. Just like every other living thing out there. Anything that has spirit, and we are nothing without spirit, meaning true nature, real nature. Not a smoke screen, not a mirror, not a hologram, not glass. No, I bounced around them seven mirrors of reality that the Illuminati set for me like it was nothing. I passed all my tests. How about you? With that being said, I want to make sure you listen closely to everything that I say to you. Okay? Because you are going to hear something pretty incredible. The ruse they played on humanity. I mean, this is our story. The story of the Anunnaki is us. Now you got to ask yourself, this ship, this mothership, this holographic ship that projects our reality, this sits in space all the time, and it can bounce in and out of our dimension. You don't believe me? I showed you it about a month ago, a little bit more than a month ago. And the ship was actually in Iceland somewhere. So I want you to listen to this.
9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for $7 from Friday Plans. I thought...
Something strange appeared near the sun. It was a huge grid pattern appearing in the sun. Well, we would see behind the sun.
Did it look like that?
And Greek customs takes action.
Holographic disclosure 2 of 7.
Something
like that?
is happening to the sun, and this is for sure. And you can see the
That's why
screenshot
they need the
of
gold.
a grid pattern for some reason. Lately, there have been some weird activities with violations by serpentine objects in the area around the sun. At the same time, there were reactions from Greek customs, as they are called. Small space battles seem to have taken place there. So what's happening? The channel UFO near sun shows large, huge, giant grid, bigger than the sun itself appearing.
Same thing.
Many will say that there may be some error in the digital images reaching Earth, and that there is nothing strange, no space battles,
no bullshit.
Snaking spaceships, no reptiles piloting them. But who knows? It's good to hear the other side and let everyone judge what they think. The alternative approach is that the grid was created to prevent hostile adherence from you.
Let me tell you what the grid was for. The grid was for to use nanoparticulates with gold nanodust attached to it in the form of particles, which is magnetizing and charging things up extremely. Now, the forecast that I saw for this Thursday, what I saw the other day, I never had saw before in my entire life on this planet. which I told you it was an AT plan. That's why they called it a planet. Oh, man. I'm just laying the trail for you guys. I'm just laying out the trail. I don't have to do this at all. I don't get nothing for this. There's no reason why I need to do this. I don't need to tell you the truth. Because sooner or later, the day is going to come where people are going to start looking for the truth and they're not going to find it. Same way with God. People are busy looking too much on the outside. They can't understand their own folly on the inside. Come on. Take care and be safe.